queens and love warriors. Everything in divine timing. Yeah, you know? A few technical gifts. That's how I'm looking at it. Technical gifts. Good morning, beloveds. Hello, you're populating all over TikTok and we're going to be going live on Instagram. Good morning, oh Dallas, Miguel, love queen. How are you, beloved? I miss you. We had such a great workshop yesterday. So many powerful people owning and wanting to practice and owning their love and the light and the peace and the God and the joy and the intention that we all are. Just remembering who we are, just like you and me, and spreading it. This is the time. It's the time. How are you, beloved? Oh, Dallas, powerful love queen. We spoke about your father yesterday. Woo! And how funny it is with your mama and your blessed stories. Just what a gift. Hello, good morning, beloved. So much fun. Let me see what's going on. And Odella said, good morning, beautiful. Good morning. Let's boogie. Are you digging the vibes? Are you grooving with a good morning? Good morning. Oh, yeah, baby. We have, Jill Aspie. Good morning, love queen. Good morning, John Wilder, Toronto. We have all over the States. We have Florida. Good morning, Debbie Kylie. Good morning all over the world. And the cosmos. And the Galactic Federation. And all our beloved ETs. Oh yeah. Love you all so much. I feel it. Let's radiate love. Yeah, shut up and dance. It's groovy music. Look who it is! Look who it is! The best love warrior in the world. So I want to give a big shout out. Thank you to the workshop participants yesterday who shared their truths in mass in a group wherever two or more are gathered. It is that much more powerful. We did group tips. We did group breathing. We did group humming meditation. We practiced all kinds of stress management. And the reason we do practical tips, I love listening to Tibetan flute and practicing deep breathing and all the good morning, Shelley, August. But what happens?
I loved yesterday with the
what happened?
Workshop. Yeah,
yes. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. It was so fun. But what happens, the reason that I created so people can use breathing and breath, can use humming, can use focus, consciousess in the moment. When you get that email, when the phone rings, when somebody cuts you off in traffic, when somebody annoys you like me, you want to be able, there's no Tibetan flu happening then, you know what I'm saying? So, good morning, Shelley, August, love queen! Oh my goodness. And so what do you do in the moment? So we practice bite-sized, chew-sized, hug-sized, actionable, user-friendly, practical tips. So in the morning, without any time of the day, morning, afternoon, any time if you're triggered, right? Because right now is where it is everywhere. The only moment that matters is now. This is it. There's no future, no past, no sideways, no upways. You know what I'm talking about, beloved.
This is it.
Danny said it so beautifully.
This is it. We are dancing now. This is it.
So the only moment is now. So what happens now if you're not dancing or you're dancing and you get a phone call? No Tibetan flute happening, right? How do you find your peace, your love, the joy that you are, the God that you are, the goddess that you are, and bring it forward so you don't react. Or if you feel yourself starting to react in tension, in stress, because we all have lived life and it's all a beautiful thing. We you want to spread the light and the love and the peace that we are, right? How do you do that without Tibetan flute playing, as beautiful as it is? So if we practice these user-friendly tips that are super, super, super easy, then if you, I mean, it's not like you're bringing it in, you're not magnifying it, it's just like, you know, an athletic coach who trains his or her athletes to be prepared if there is, you know, a tackle happening on the football field. How do you handle it? You know, we practice these things not to attract them, but so if it happens, you know how to navigate it. You know, and one of the best things we can do is bring more oxygen to our brains, our bodies, our spirits and souls.
Oxygen!
Oxygen! So everybody, good morning, Denise Galante, love queen, yeah baby. So right now, while we're dancing, take a brig, schmiggly poo poo, la 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 la, scalar breath, 8. And somebody, remember during the workshop, let us know that 2024, this year, adds up to the number 8, scalar, infinity.
Number 8.
So let's take a big breath of 8 in slowly. And out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do that in the car. And if you want to exhale on humming, so you're breathing in and you hum. Purse your lips like you're smiling. Easy, actionable, user-friendly technique. Cats hum when they purr. Cats live longer than dogs. They're self-soothing. So whatever you find your groove. If you prefer just simple breathing, but I'll tell you, humming, you can do anywhere. You can do in your car, you can do at work, you can do at the mall, on a doll, on a shawl. These are all great things, and let me tell you something. If you're feeling really tense, let's say, I don't know, somebody in your family, or whatever, on the phone, doesn't matter, and you're feeling tense, this is a really crazy thing. And we're gonna exemplify this when we have Tushy Talk later. But breathe in through your butthole. Because we clench our anus. You clench your anus when you're stressed. Right? You don't have a relaxed anus. So when you breathe in, if you breathe in through your anus, I know it's crazy, and out through your mouth, you can actually relax yourself quicker. It's totally true. I didn't make up our bodies. Look at all these beautiful people. Take a bridge and walk across it. Yeah, baby. I only learned to count to 7 on Sesame Street. Yolanda Garfield, love queen from Michigan. We have Toronto. We have Laurel Kaduri. Where are you, Goddess of Queen? How are you, beautiful?
Look, we are in the flame.
We're in a flame.
We are flame.
But you know what? We love this frame. But nobody can put us in a frame unless we want to. Laurel Kaduri, where are you? I haven't felt your beautiful vibe in so long. Thank you for the hearts. All right, shut up and dance, Frannie. We're the cookie. We can't decide to move. Danny, take it for a minute.
We are winning. We're making wind. We are winning. We're making some wind over here. It's hot. We're making wind.
Isn't that so cute? This is Danny's gentle windmill. Most people, think of a windmill. I like this windmill. It's a windmill for sensitive people. I'm so cute. Yeah.
today. Dancing and tips from Frannie, how to breathe.
I want to give a big shout out and thank you to some of the workshop participants who may be watching the rerun. In particular, Tanya. And who else do we have here? We had Teresa, our fabulous genius Irish nurse. And who else do we have? Teresa and Julie K, baby. We had we had another John, I don't know his last name. We had Johnny and we had one other guy, Chris. So I want to just say thank you. I love you because why? Any consciousness of our mood, of the love that we are when we are feeling darker energy.
Danny was here too.
Danny, oh my goodness. How can I possibly forget to thank my Danny? But listen, let me tell you, beloveds, we have so much fun. I have so much respect for people who are taking control of the way they feel and think and alchemizing it into higher and better and love and joy. This is a time to be conscious and transform the light. It's all here. We're just bringing it in quicker. And I love you all so much. Hello. Luba Bosnich in Boca Raton. At least I think you still live there. Hello, Love Queen. Everybody share where you're watching and dancing and boogieing and playing from, because we're all one big unified field of love. It's a force boogie. It's a force
The first boogie in a couple days.
It's a first boogie and a force boogie. Danny's so full of love, he doesn't even realize he was forced to boogie, but
I never fought. I do it because I love the boogie.
yeah. It's a different kind of windmill, caught him by surprise. Woo! Oh my goodness, it's so great to be back. So I have been focused on wonderful other projects. So, you know, that's why I haven't been going live in the mornings all the time. A lot of exciting things, a lot of expansion, a lot of love and joy. And I'm sending you all so much. Just remember, 10% remote healing has been scientifically measured to come through. So those of you who are willing to receive it, nothing is invasive.
We confirmed that with Dr. Sandra when she was here. We confirmed
Yes.
10%.
10%. So, you know.
And we have testimonies of people that say, you know, I watched you guys, I had a headache, I didn't feel so great, and then boom, headache is gone, I felt so much better, you know?
Or my shoulder hurt,
Yes.
you know,
Yes,
and so it's up to all of us, you, me, uses, all of uses, when we're willing to allow in, right? None of this is nobody heals you. You allow in the healing. This is a hyper-healthy, hyper-genius healthy environment created by stunning inside and out galactic movie star and scientist extraordinaire Dr. Sandra Rose Michael. And by the way, those of you who haven't had a chance to watch the first episode of the series we're doing together about the relationship between what? Emotion, which is energy, emotion, right? We're all frequency. What's all we are? I hate to tell which is everything, right? Emotion and system, which is our 24-unit energy enhancement system. You don't just walk in here and be like, hail me.
Hyper healthy energy.
Yeah, people walk in and they're hyper healthy energy. I love that.
Healthy energy. You go out here.
I love my backup.
You go out here.
Yeah.
You go outside. It's a kakapuku. You go outside. It's a kakapuku. You come in. Healthy energy room. You go outside.
I love this. I like the new model we have today, who's describing the kakapuku room as opposed to the hyper healthy room. So if you want to watch that first episode, it's pinned to the Facebook page, or go to lovinglightregeneration.com, our website, lovinglightregeneration.com. On the first page, just scroll down a little bit, and we're going to be doing a series because conscious emotion, energy in motion with your head, your heart, your soul, mostly your big toe and your butthole. But all of it really and truly, right? There's no shame here. Shame is not the game, baby. Shame and blame. Cockapoo-poo! I need my cockapoo-poo backup singer. Cockapoo-poo! Let's see what's going on here. Danny is the AC unit for the center, says Love Warrior. Love Warrior John Williams. All right. How are you? We have a few people with the Witness Protection Program watching that aren't commenting. That's okay. You are where you are, and where you are is perfect. We love you no matter what. Woo! It's steaming up. Are you taking, baby?
Yes. So, as we expressed you, this is a hyper healthy environment. You go outside, it's kakapuku, all the 5G and all the garbage outside. You come here, it's clean. It's nice, it's rejuvenating. Look how hyper I am.
He's hyper healthy. Expressing hyper. With a highlighter on hyper. Did we mention hyper?
Hyper.
But hyper sounds like out of control.
Yeah.
And we are not. We're activated.
Happy hyper.
Which is why we can breathe deeply while we're dancing.
Happy
While
hyper.
we're driving. While we are in the center, in the office, wherever you are. In a marriage, at work. You can breathe deeply. There are ways to get more oxygen to your blessed, beautiful body.
Yeah, happy hyper.
Danny just said he's happy hyper.
Yeah.
He's hyper peepee. No, he's happy peepee. There's a point when language and gibberish marry and
So we had people sleeping in last night, and we are sleeping in the digestion room next door. But it tells you how much energy I have just even being next to him.
because scalar energy has a circumference of measured 2.2 miles, scientifically measured.
Yes, we have goldfish in the building. Goldfish grows very slowly, right? When we came here, one of the fish was like that. A year later, they don't grow like that in a year. It's like that. Huge, in 1 year. Okay? And koi fish, I know koi fish grow very slowly because they live for a long time. This one is like this in 1 year. In 1 year. So,
And it's so beautiful, and we named all of our fish.
right. My brain is the same way. It was like this when we came here, now it's like that.
And we're only talking about his brain because this is the early show. My ego was like this now. Woo! Are you bugging with us? Are you digging the music? Bye-bye cortisol, whether you're sitting on the sofa, in bed in your pajamas. Tammy Ryan. much. Woohoo! John Williams, he said, butt gibberish is the best. It's called fartish. Fartish.
Fartish.
Fartish, that's right. It's the ancient language of fartish that was started by the Buttleanians in Buttlesville.
Talking about fartish.
Oh, we're bringing on the butt chair. The butt master's bringing on the chair. All right, here we go.
Fartish.
Here we go. Woo! Yeah. He's not speaking, he's shy. No farters today. Hello. It's an excuse for me to hydrate. Woo! I pay a lot for my backup butt dancer. All right. Woo! Yeah. Woo! All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, breathe in through your butthole. It will release your anal attitude.
Fartish. Hello, Tuesday. How are you, Tuesday?
I am feeling really
Bloated.
And that, my friend, is the epitome of fartish. It's beautiful. We often do this with the Tibetan monks on the mountainside, playing flute. It's a form of percussion. And we've studied this for years with the help of,
You know, Tibetan monks sitting on the mountain, they scream and they echo to each other. We sit on the mountain and we took a stock.
Did you ever think, how do you sit on a mountaintop? It looks a little pointy. Of course you're going to, you're going to speak a little fartish, right, John Williams, love warrior? I want to toast you with a cup of coffee. Did you bring yours? We've got some organic coffee going on.
We are on a coffee break.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I do intermittent fasting in the morning. It makes me feel really good. So lots of really good healthy water. And beautiful things, teas, organic green teas. Sometimes I'll have a little black coffee or Is this boring? I think so. So gonna do a little bit more dancing and then we're gonna transform into Juicy Jam with Frannie anonymously answering questions. I think I have only one question I want to answer today. So I realize it's going on for a while. So let's just do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are now transforming into Juicy Jam with Frannie. If you have a question, beloveds, just text me here and I will get to have a bit of a lineup. Oh, look at my flowers growing right out of my head. I shouldn't have washed my hair because, flowers like to grow right out of really fecund, soil or brains or whatever. They didn't have a burning bush. They had a burning sphincter. Well, I'll give you a burning bush, my friend. You're so funny, John. Okay, thank you, my love. I have the best DJ in the world. I'm afraid he's not for hire, so I'm going to very gently try to move the camera. Those of you on TikTok, I don't know where in the world you're from. I'll check later, but I don't want to move this because what happened last time is it went on pause. It's all good, sweetheart.
Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Danny saying bye. Okay, I'm going to try to gently move this, but we're not going to move it hard. Otherwise, it will. I know last time we lost some of you guys lost some of the audio, right? So I'm gonna try to sit on 85 pillows. All right, there's a great fairy tale when I was little about the princess and the pea, and I think this is pretty good. The Princess and the Pea, and you know what? There we are. And so she had 85,000 mattresses.
Move your chair a little bit.
And there was, we're good, sweetie.
Sure?
Yeah. It's when you move this chair? Is that what you mean? What is it, sweetie?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Move it a little bit the other way.
What, like that?
That's it. Perfect.
No, that I'm not.
That's it, perfect. Right in the middle.
No, okay. My director. Sweetheart, you know you can bring me a canapé and some martinis. Honey, I need some water. I need something to drink, Danny. And make it snappy. Danny? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. What can I help you with?
Schnell! Bring me the water and make it snappy.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
He's not doing his job correctly. We will have to.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
We will have to beat him severely with a pickle.
Oh, I would like that.
I think you probably would. Okay, so, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetheart. We like praying these crazy people. I'm allowed to do this, by the way, because my mother was from Bremen, Germany, and my father was from Vienna, Austria, so go figure. It gives me license, okay? So nobody smoke me out there. All right, and I want one more one more sip of the Java. I'm toasting all of you out there who I love so much. Let's just radiate the love and the joy that we are. We are eternal, beloveds. This is quite a time. All the light and the love is here. We're just allowing it in by our focus, imaging in. Imagine, the word imagine, right? Broken up, and I'm just telling you what you know. We're here to remind each other of how powerful and full of God and Goddessa and light and love we are. Image in, imagine, the word imagine, image in. So whether you're more of a visual person or an auditory person or you know, olfactory, the old smellaroo, image it in. What kind of a world do you see? Do you want? What are you focusing on? Everything has to do with focus and intention, and you know this. And the reason that I've led these, you know, sessions, workshops, whatever, shows, yada, yada, written, you know, written place, books, whatever, for now over 30 years and had the privilege to do so is because of my journey. I was stuck. You know, I had paralyzing, what they call PTSD, and which I transformed, alchemized into what I call PTJO. So from post-traumatic stress disorder to post-traumatic joy overload. Never overloaded, but you get them. Okay, let's go to question number 1. My husband and I practice meditation. Okay, great. And have for years, but he still has a road rage problem to the point where he actually gets out of the car. Oh, okay. Help! All right. Okay. All right, I got it. Okay. Well, listen, isn't it pretty appropriate when you think about, first of all, not beating yourself up. We are all doing the best we can. And that includes even the most cockapoo-poo. And it is hard to look at that, but you can send love. If you think of some of the most powerful battles and warriors that have been in battle, in various battles, the ones that have evolved have shared information that they have sent love and light ahead of them in battle towards the so-called enemy, because all of this is a making of division, that there is no, we're all one unified field of love, but this has been created in 3D, and they sent love ahead of them, and that is how they actually were able to win. Why? Because when we send love ahead of us, there's a chance that even the most aggressive, egregious being will remember the love that they are, the God, the Goddess. It doesn't matter if you call it the big apple fritter in the sky. We're all from love, one unified field. But what it does for you is allows you, most importantly, to remember that you are love, that you are powerful. So, what I have learned, and this is just my perspective, please take what works and just throw what doesn't away. But the way that I was able to transform my so-called paralyzing inherited PTSD into the love that I am, it was really just remembering that I'm not that tension, that I have no shame, blame, fear, guilt, all those dark, yucky energies that I somatize. It's a long story. And you can Google me, Frannie Sheridan, for information. I'm not going to, this is not about my story, but if you want to, just do that. The most wonderful, powerful thing we can all do is to breathe deeply and remember to calm our system down. All the beautiful chemicals that I could list, allow them to equalize, to release. Your body knows what it wants to do. Your body doesn't want to be clenched. If you want to add a little humor, a fun thing to do if you feel, oh, it's that old road rage, try to breathe through your anus. Breathe in and think about breathing in through your butthole, because you are clenched down there, my friend. I can guarantee it. And if you think of your butt as, you know, kind of a little mouth, a nice little mouth that doesn't necessarily, let's not go there, a necessary job. But breathe in, 8, and out 8. If you can calm yourself down with breath, whether you breathe in through your butthole, up through your body, 8, and you breathe out on humming. Train yourself to self-soothe. Practice this. Practice all day long. Just if shit happens, kids, and it does, it's life. We are here to alchemize, to transform, to transmute, to create, to remember, because everything that we knew in the past, we know now, and we know in the future. This moment is where everything is happening. So you are so powerful, person who asked me that question. My husband and I practice meditation and have for years, but he still has a road rage issue and gets out of the car. Help! Okay, so I would say breath is numero uno, number 1. Send love to yourself, because you are reacting. I'm not condoning the other person's behavior if somebody drives dangerously. The other thing is, and Love Warrior John Williams, who is watching, is the person who used these words. I hope I get them wrong. Don't smoke me if I don't, John. But number 1, keep your mouth shut. And that means keep these digits down too, right? Once, I remember I was in the car with Danny and I tried to do a victory sign to somebody, or not a victory sign, a peace sign to somebody who was angry at the way that Danny was driving or whatever. And we're always just angry at ourselves anyway. It's a big illusion. You know, beloveds. So I gave the peace sign and they thought it was a victory sign. Like, ha-ha, we cut you off, haha. But I was just trying to say peace, man, peace. It's peace. But keep the digits down, keep the toes down, keep the mouth shut. And what Love Warrior John had reminded us of is, there's in Asian martial arts, I believe, there's a saying, mouth open, too late. Right? So once you start, too late, then you're engaging, right? And what are we doing? We're literally putting stinky energy in the air, and what we magnetize, we receive. We're all magnetic, we're all frequency, right? So say, hey, you know what? I attracted that, and I can clean up my vibration. So before I get in the car, I'm going to work on my frequency, because we're all frequency machines. Well, you know, I'm just reminding you, and you're reminding me, what a treat to be able to share the love and light. Hello, Rochelle Cabran. Oh, goddess, a queen. So I don't even need readers being here in this EE system anymore. Just in the mornings, my eyes get a little glazy schmazy. So, but it's just so great. Listen, what I would say, beloved, is number one, you can inspire your husband to breathe. And how do we do that, right? So practice some breathing techniques, which are so simple, before you get in the car, before you leave your home, before you leave your workplace, wherever it is, the mall, it doesn't matter, right? So again, deep breathing from the belly on 8 slowly, and exhale on 8. And remember, you are the love that you've been waiting for. So if your body is doing this because it has been practicing tension, because my experience, and I can only come from my perspective, when I was little, I was trained to freak out and get upset, get angry. Now, it's important to listen to our emotions. They are, they're our steerage. They are our guideposts. They are our markers. But that doesn't mean you need to live there, right? This is the issue, is many of us have grown up or are now reacting, especially now in the world. So much is being revealed, so much is being shared, which is, excellent, because we are bringing in the light, baby. This is it. We are all light bringers, all light bearers. But if we still have this reaction, it's like, good, thank you for letting me know, body, that still exists. But you know what? I'm stronger than you, because God, Goddessa, the love that we are, the light that we are, is the strongest thing. And I am part of God. I am part of the Creator. I'm part of the big banana split in the sky. It doesn't matter what you call it. We are all one unified field of love. So being that you are a co-creator, you have the power to go, oh, okay, that's there. Just pay attention. Make your median mood, the mainstay that you have, the most prominent mood that you carry forth into your blessed day and night, peace and love and joy. So that if, Goddessa, God forbid, something happens, there is a shark attack, then you can best handle it because you're in the love zone. And if you fall off the wagon, or, if you fall out of the tree of love, whatever metaphor you want to use, don't beat yourself up. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Hug yourself. Be kind to the inner child that is always with all of us, beloved. Let us integrate that inner child that was freaked out as a kid a lot, that was scared, and legitimately so. And it's okay. I love you, little Frannie. I love you, little Danny. I love you, little Rochelle. I love you, little Luba. I love you, little John. I love you, little Odalis. I love you, little all the other people on this who are watching. Please, if I haven't mentioned your name, it's simply because I'm trying to do 84 million point two to the pie of blueberry things at once. I love you all. And you can rub your arms as if you're consoling a child. See that little child that's always inside of us. See that little Frannie, that little Rochelle, that little Luba, that little John, the little Odalis, and see that child reaching up to you, and imagine that you are picking that child up and holding it and consoling it. When Dr. Sandra Rose Michael was here doing our first episode the other day, I was sharing that this is one of the actionable techniques that really works for me and that I share in my workshops and have for years. And she did this. I loved it. She said, I don't know if she said anything, but if you watch the replay, which is pinned to the top of my Facebook page or at our website, lovinglightregeneration.com, on the first page, she did this, which is so cute and powerful. It's beyond cute. But for me, I need movement. So I like this very much because you really feel you're holding yourself. And I would add this. I would add this, it's just so you feel whatever is going to self-comfort you, right? Remember to integrate that little child in you that's always going to be with you. And the more you do that, beloveds, the more you do that, person who asked a question about your husband, and if you can inspire your husband to do that and to integrate, I love you, I don't know your names, this is an anonymous question, I love you, and if you can, and if he feels like this is really goofy or whatever, which it is goofy, but you know what, it works. And if we can integrate our inner child with our adult selves, I tell you, no child will ever be abused again in this world, because hurt people hurt people. So if you are so happy that you're integrated with the child in you that's always there, with your adult self, and you remember how loved you are, that little child in you that was so stressed out and so anxious that it became normal, it becomes familiar to react in anxiety. Many of you know my story. This is just one little snippet, but it took me 10 years to be able to really make eye contact with people. And I was a performer. I was a comedian. I toured internationally with a solo show about my family, even when I was doing that. So I studied the masters like many of us have, but so much is us just simply remembering. I needed to train myself a lot of this. There wasn't, at that time in the 1800s when I was a younger woman, there wasn't the internet accessibility like there is now. So most of it I had to feel my way through my body and remember the love and the light that I am, So I hope that helps with the question. I see that, okay, actually I'm getting a little blurry now. Tina Briggs, hello beloved, hello love queen, how are you? So those of you who hopped on now and, watch the replay if you want, please share this. This is the time where we need to spread the love and the light and the goodness that we all are. We're all just reminding each other. It's all we're doing. And those of you who are going to be in the neighborhood or who are local, my 10 Thursday stress tips workshop is becoming real super popular. 4 to 6 or 3 to 5. We adjust it accordingly. Some people don't like to drive at night. On Thursday, call 561-531-7178 to book and confirm a spot. And it's great. We share, tips and practice together, because doing it here in this hyper healthy, supercharged, activated environment in a group is like nothing. We do breathing together, we do humming together, just a little bit, little hug size, little bite size, little chew sized amounts, because again, you want to be able to practice this on your own in smaller chunks, so that if something happens in, the real world, as we call it, you're able to be actionable. It's user friendly. You can use it. It's practical. You don't have to sit, listen to Tibetan flute, even if it's super, super beautiful to listen to. Please don't smoke me. But you want to be able to apply these so-called techniques. All it is reminding ourselves to calm ourselves down. But it's a big deal, Some people are, in jail or, have transitioned as a result of reacting as opposed to responding. So I love you all so freaking much. This has been such a joy. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. here, dancing with my beloved, powerful love warrior husband. And make sure you put on your funkin' disco glasses and let the cortisol go bye-bye, 7:30 a.m. EST here. Please share this with anyone you think could use a lift. And I love you all so freaking much. Oh my goodness. Inner child integrated with the adult child. Yes. Oh, I love that, love warrior John Williams. You're such a genius, eloquent poet, writer, athlete to the max, lighthearted, and creativity and humorous. Yeah, now that's the mix, right? And to get into the playful self is simply shifting a perspective. Sounds easy, but those of us who are self-conscious and I will just end on this, which is pretty much all of us, right? We care more about what other people think of us than what we think of ourselves. Isn't that sad? And I was that for a long time. But I have a very, very bad, I will share, I've developed a very bad case of, I don't give a flying flippity flopitis of what other people think of me. Have you heard of this? It's quite a condition. It took work. But so humor is simply, you know, Dr. Sandra Rose Michael calls our center the fun center. But it's not because like we walk and we expect people to listen to jokes. Hey, funny thing happened on the way to Loving Light. No. Often people come here when they want to feel better, and there's a fragility associated. The fun center means lighthearted. What does that mean? Reaching for better feelings. A little bit and a little bit more. And sometimes, if you're depressed, it means getting angry, punching a pillow, not your husband or your wife or your dog or your cat or your well, maybe your fish if you're making like a nice fish meal if that's your jam. Not mine, but whatever. But it's not about, hi, we're the fun center because we're like, hi, do. Woo. However, when you are ready to be playful and really let your inner child rip, woo, baby, will that elevate you vibrationally? You're going to magnetize more and more fun because we are magnets. We are frequency. And this is a frequency machine that will superpower whatever your mood is. And that's the thing. So the integration of a shift in perspective, be more and more lighthearted, as Love Warrior John Williams alluded to. You know, the inner child. What is the inner child wants to play? Sometimes children play very quietly and are extremely happy painting and creating. But without caring, you're doing it for the love you are, for the inner child that we all are, not because someone is going to judge your painting or your whatever, right? So that's really allowing the inner child in all of us to know, and that's part of it. If you know some frequency comes out and you're not speaking perfect English, who cares? Have as much lighthearted fun, and you know, really that comes down to not condemning self. So we're going to go into that at another time more, maybe next time. John Williams, thank you. Frannie, Danny Pooh, I love you so much. Love Warrior John Williams. What anybody thinks of me is none of my business. Yes, that old adage is so powerful and so true. Thank you, love. Oh, Cheryl Church, hello, beloved Barbara Small, love Queens. Oh, I love you so freaking much. Genius artist and workshop leader, Barbara Small. Cheryl Church, hello, love Queen. I love you so much, you powerful, powerful creatrix, Rochelle Cabran, love queen, writer, actress, oh my gosh, you name it. Wait a minute, it's going, I can't read it. Oh my goodness, so many beautiful comments. Love you, precious goddess of Frannie. Shabbat shalom, Kol Tov, much love, so much love to you, beauty. Okay, I don't want to go, but I have to go. Goodbye, see you tomorrow, 7:30.